Out of 63 national parks, Congaree National Park consistently ranks in the lower third, often competing with Gateway Arch National Park for the title of worst. People complain about its insects, swampland, and hikes, exactly what others say makes the park great. It is a unique national park, and this video includes the top 5 activities for a great wilderness experience. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and comment below to let me know which activities you think are the best at Congaree. This passage through time and nature's wonders begins with the drive to Congaree, which is a reminder that within a short 25 minutes from a bustling city, one can find peace in the untamed beauty of the wilderness. Congaree is only 15 minutes from the interstate. If you're visiting the park from out of town and looking for accommodations or restaurants, this is the route back and forth that you'd travel from Columbia. The park is only a few hours from Charleston and Greenville, as well as Charlotte, North Carolina, and Atlanta, Georgia. Immediately upon entering the park, you sense the sanctuary that it is for plants and animals. You'll learn that it's a research site for scientists, and you'll experience a tranquil wilderness setting for walking and relaxing. It's one of the most biodiverse forests in the nation. Congaree constitutes the largest remaining expanse of old-growth bottomland hardwood forest in the United States. This park covers over 11,000 acres. Deer, wild turkey, possum, squirrel, feral hog, raccoon, all call the Congaree home. Of course, it's known for its mosquitoes, but it's known for its variety in insect life and amphibian and reptilian life. Snakes are also very common, including cottonmouth, copperhead, and king snake. Birding is very popular, with a huge population of migratory birds that have made their way to the Congaree. Visitors enjoy songbirds, woodpeckers, owls, wood ducks, blue heron, and so many more. In addition to its gorgeous natural features, the landscape of Congaree has a rich cultural heritage as well. From early Native American to Spanish explorers to English settlers to enslaved people seeking refuge in the wilderness, people have interacted with this land for thousands of years. Before setting out on the adventure, make sure to stop at the Harry Hampton Visitor Center, where you can gather information about the park's flora and fauna, as well as its rich cultural history. Now, on to the top 5 must-try activities at the park. Number 1, the Boardwalk Loop Trail. This 2.6-mile loop trail will take about an hour or two. It's the best walk in the park. The fully accessible boardwalk starts and ends at the Harry Hampton Visitor Center. Pets are welcome, and it includes the best scenery. It's marked with 20 self-guided viewpoints. Be sure to pick up the brochure at the Visitor Center. Remember, this is a river basin national park. It is prone to flooding, and even the boardwalk will occasionally close. Three of the top 5 must-try activities at the park are combined into one longer hike. To best experience these activities, you'll want to take the boardwalk in a counterclockwise direction. This is viewpoint 19, where the Congaree and Wateree rivers meet, and a maroon settlement once existed. The dense vegetation in the floodplain forest provided safety because of the difficulty it posed for slave owners and slave catchers attempting to pursue those who had escaped. Viewpoint 16 is an example of how the swampy area was impacted by Hurricane Hugo in 1989. Tornadoes touched down during the storm, leaving large open gaps in the canopy. Many of the trees did not survive, but seedlings and vines sprouted afterwards as a result of the sunlight being able to reach the forest floor. Just 3/4 of a mile down the Boardwalk Loop Trail is the second must-try activity at the Congaree National Park, the Weston Lake Loop Trail. After
After passing under the boardwalk, you'll continue on dirt trails through old-growth forest, where you'll get an up-close look at tupelo and cypress trees.
The landscape here is beautiful. At least a mile of the trail follows Cedar Creek.
Number 3 on the must-try activity list is Wise Lake Trail. The Weston Lake Loop Trail will lead you directly to the Wise Lake Trailhead. This is the prettiest lake in the park. Simply look for signage to the river trail. It's very well marked. From there, it's only a 2-minute walk to the lake.
After Wise Lake, just retrace your steps. Follow the signage back to the boardwalk trail and complete your counterclockwise hike. It's actually from the boardwalk trail that you'll have your best view up Weston Lake as you make your way back to the visitor center. There are 2 more top 5 must-try activities. Number 4, canoeing. I've canoed at Congaree previously, but not on this December visit. The Cedar Creek waterway is one of the best ways to view this park. Check the water levels prior to the activity. There's a likelihood that you'll find yourself carrying your canoe around fallen trees. No need to bring your own. Local vendors will deliver kayaks and canoes to the park, both for guided and self-guided floats. You'll want to plan at least a half day, probably a full day for the canoe trip. Delivery, rental, and pickup of the kayak is about $200. The last and most well-known of the top 5 must-try activities at the park is viewing the synchronous fireflies. Synchronous fireflies are one of only a few species in the world to synchronize their flash patterns. It only occurs from mid-May to mid-June. It's very popular. Admission to the Firefly Show requires a pass that is only available via a National Park Service lottery. Be sure to check their website for dates and permits if you're interested in this event.
I hope you enjoyed this tour of Congaree National Park. Thanks a bunch for watching. If you haven't visited the park yet, you're in for a treat. Pack your bags, bring your friends and family, and immerse yourself in the park. You won't be disappointed. The park is a hidden gem, and the best part? It's absolutely free. If you have visited, please comment below and let me know what you enjoyed most at the park. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching. See you out there.